I think it's like everything that I do is like starting with a small idea, and then you have the moment in which you look at your piece of paper and you say, okay, how should I transfer what is going on into a story that you can tell? So the first thing is about organizing the space, figure out what you want to tell people. And in this case, I was trying to just making fun of myself and my poor time managing skills. And since I'm juggling between many different roles, I end up doing the video very close to the deadline. So I was thinking, okay, what can I do to show how to do a comic? And I thought I can just tell about myself and how I'm feeling at the moment. So it was basically the process from the moment I was told to the day in which I was supposed to provide you with my video. So it was about organizing the space, be sure that what you want to, the people to focus their attention is in the right spot. So it was about the starting point and the panic at the end. So I try to create kind of spiral in the space that brings to that. So it was about organizing a little bit the space, be sure that I have enough space for each single component, decide what I wanted to focus on, and it was basically my facial expression. So apart from one drawing, I think all the others are just my face with different kind of shade of panic, increasing shade of panic. So I try to sketch everything with a very light pencil, and when I'm sure that everything is in the right space and I have space for some writing to tell the story, and then I go with inking, and generally it's about picking the right kind of ink to do it, but it's pretty simple and it's not like a very high technical skill. And again, it's about everyone can do it. And I found myself a lot of time drawing with my children by my side because they've been seeing me drawing and they start creating their own comics. So it's about thinking of who is your character, understand how you can characterize that person. So for me, it was like my weird hair, the beard, the long face. So play around that, and then find your way to represent that. And there is a version of myself that I draw, but my son wrote comics about me with his own representation, and I love it. It doesn't need to be perfect enough. It needs to be you, and it needs to be what you want to convey. So that was more or less the story of the drawing. So you can play with that as much as you want, and I didn't color it in, but that's an option that sometimes I like the black and white. I like the high contrast between the ink and the white of the paper, but sometimes I play with colors as well. So especially colors can be a way to characterize the person in your drawing. So I drew something with Mary from the City of Culture, and she has very red hair, so it was absolutely essential to have a touch of color in it. So again, colors can be something you might want to use to play around things, but you can keep it as simple as you want. I have a kind of a double life during the day. I'm an assistant professor at Coventry2021 at the Center for Global Learning, and I do research on bullying in school and other quite serious topics. And then by night, I enjoy drawing and being creative and just let my mind relax a little bit. And I actually approached drawing very recently. It's not something that I have been always doing. I knew that I could draw, but I didn't know that I could be actually creative and do something that it was a reflection of myself. And then a friend of mine saw one of the sketches that I did, and she gave me some pencil and paper for Christmas, and she told me, have fun, just try. And then it started, and then I started posting my own drawing and having feedback from people, and realized that actually people were liking what I was doing, and it was like a nice kind of feeling. And I started doing more and more and find my own way, make a lot of mistakes, try different strategy, different way to do things. But actually it was fun. It was a moment in which I could really enjoying the moment and have fun. I enjoy drawing things that happen in my life, and I would love to see how people see things from their own perspective. So it's a nice way to share your feeling and try to find in everything something that can make you smile, even from like the panic I was experiencing, or like some difficulties we can experience in this particular time. Sometimes it helps, even if you don't feel like it's amazingly well. Just spending time on a drawing to express to convey something positive, to convey something that makes you smile, makes you feel a little bit better, so it can be even therapeutic to some extent.
Definitely. So if you're someone that is trying to reflect more in your life, maybe journaling doesn't work for you, using diaries may not work, doing comics is also great because you've got to sit down and it's a different way in which you can reflect on your day, reflect on your week, and look into your emotions.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you for that, Carlo. If you're watching on Facebook, please make sure you share and like our page. If you're watching it on Instagram, please make sure you share and DM this video to a few people. And then if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, and turn the notification on. So thank you, Carlo. We really appreciate you coming on the Zoom call today and doing the amazing drawing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope take care of yourself, all of you, and we're gonna come out of this, and better to come out of this with a smile. So keep drawing and keep creating your comics.
Definitely. Thank you, everyone.